There we go. Yep. Yeah, I think I screwed something up with VC Face. Ahoy everyone and welcome aboard. I'll be your Captain Hillyan today along with... So give me a second on this. How did that get unset? Yeah. There we go.
Here's a mighty Lieutenant Drakir at your service, along with...
Resident Gremlin Liz, I'm here.
And welcome back to CrossCode. We haven't been able to play this in a while due to, well, scheduling stuff, but for the moment that seems to be cleared up. So, yeah. Let's see. Yep. Okay, we're at the old dojo now. The hidden entrance should be somewhere toward the east. Yeah, we've had to leave our party, our friends behind to try and find out just what the hell has been going on. And, well, we did find out quite a lot, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, what exactly were we to do? Yes,
I think we need to check the platform.
Let's see. Oh. Search the north of Sapphire Ridge. Look for the place you saw in your dreams. Okay. So
we already did that, I thought. Did we not save?
We can go to the hideout, so it... Huh.
Okay, oh gotcha, okay.
Okay, I think we're both just being a bit confused. We think this is the public area again.
Yep.
Up there. Wait.
Oh, here we go, okay. It's this part. Wait.
I think I found it. It is right here, that wall to the east. Let me see if I can open it. There we go. Yeah. So let's see what we find in there. Okay.
That doesn't look concerning at all.
This is it, Leah. If he goes through that tunnel, we will reach Vermilion Wasteland. Lucas, the evotar of him, he's hopefully still over there. If we act fast enough, we might be able to rescue him.
Leah.
Leah, please stop. Running in there alone and unprepared is destined to fail. Do not worry. I'm pretty positive that we will find a way to reach the evotar server. To be honest, I am more concerned about what comes afterwards.
Why?
Assuming that we reach the server and manage to make a backup of all the evotars, we still need a proper environment to run them. A new place for evotars. And one way or another, we need Instatainment's permission for that. I'm not entirely sure how to tackle this issue yet. Even for an employee like me, it is difficult to reach the right people to talk to about this. Yep. Hello, Sensei and Marco. How are you two doing today?
Hi. Hello.
Well, that certainly dampened the mood. I am sorry. There really is no point in worrying about this now. We just have to try our best and see what happens. Waiting it out simply is not an option. Let us head back. Yeah. We learned that the evotars in the Vermilion Wasteland are basically being tortured and interrogated for any information that they have. Because, well, they're mental copies of the people they're based on. So, yeah, they likely know private and potentially secret information about certain things. Oh yes, one last thing. Could you go to the First Color HQ? I would like to try something out. Okay, are we going to be recruiting a bunch of nerds for our prison break?
We doing a raid!
Oh.
Oh, that would actually be hilarious and smart of them to do. That we come forwards with a different raid that is completely not actually an illegal invasion of a company. Then again, the setup in Vermilion is already illegal, so I guess it will be a case of two negatives making a positive then, or at least they can't get at us without exposing themselves. Okay, nobody seems to be here right now. Perfect. Please have a closer look at the projector in the meeting room.
Huh?
Alright, how's the model number? One moment, please.
Hi!
It works! That is very convenient. Satoshi told me how to connect to any projector inside the playground. That way I will be able to talk to other players. This might come in handy pretty soon.
Why?
Well, it is still too early to get into the details right now. You're going to be our Zordon, aren't you?
Pretty much, yeah. Although I think that might be Satoshi in this case.
Also possible, yeah?
I mean, he is the one that's currently in artificial intelligence.
Yep. Put some stuff away. Whenever I edit the VODs, I move away the little cloth that I keep my controller on because it's a bit too high for it to keep it stable. So I keep moving it aside and forgetting to put it back. Anyway, should we call it a day? We'll need a bit more time thinking about all of this myself.
Uh-huh. Bye.
Good night, Leah. Okay, is he going to be honest about it, or are we just going to completely bullshit them? Dream time? Good here.
Oh, right. Where's the moment I need to... It's been a while. I wonder how the others are doing. Helene, Buggy, Emily, all of them. They're probably worried about us, right? It's difficult times like these. It's good to know there are people out there that care for you. But what is happening? There, please. Get me over here. Help!
Yeah, Leah's afraid that he's being interrogated and tortured right now.
Yeah, and sorry for not the greatest voice acting. Again, I don't want to disturb people around me.
You're fine.
No problem. Good morning, Leah. Leah? Another bad dream? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You want to talk about it? I see. Hello. Oh, hello, Leah.
Hi.
We just keep running into each other recently, don't we? Actually, this is very convenient, since I wanted to speak with you.
Why?
I just had a quick talk with Lynn. I'll need to take a little break from the game soon. That means I won't be around for some time.
Huh? Why?
It's personal stuff. I'd rather not talk about it. Sorry. I will still be around the next few days, though, if there's anything else you'd like to do. As usual, just call me via D-Link. See ya.
Bye.
Okay, regrettable to hear, but yeah, sometimes, yep. Life just takes priority over the games.
Yep.
Well, we should not forget that we are logged into an MMO. There's still a real life out there, for the others at least. I'm sorry, I should have worded that differently. Actually, I have good news. The plan to reach the Avatar server is almost complete. We will have to storm Vermilion Wasteland together with a lot of other players. Remember how strong some of the enemies were over there, correct?
Uh-huh.
There is still enough time to prepare. You should make sure that your stats and equipment level are as high as possible. It might be worthwhile to visit Rhombus Square for that. Once you feel ready, let us go back to the hideout and discuss the remaining details with Toshi and Shizuka. Chapter 9 complete. Well, hello there, Leah. You're here as well?
Hi!
Leah dear, it's good to see you. I just had to talk with Tronny. Did he tell you the news already?
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame, but that's how it is. In moments like this, real life has to come first. Today really isn't the best day, huh? Something else up? Not only is Tronny going to leave, but I had to cancel a special endgame quest I was planning to partake in together with Albert. Why? Because he's meeting his old friends somewhere in Rhombus Square.
Huh?
I'm not supposed to tell anybody, but why should I care if Winnie just drops our plan so quickly?
That face.
Just make sure not to tell Buggy about it. Al would be really angry otherwise. Okay. So we could go mess with Al. Alright, so that's basically going to be a point of no return.
Yep.
From the sounds of it.
So, the equipment farming at this point is mostly, farming enemies with the level boosters.
Yeah, as well as these last two quests.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm not sure about these challenge ones still. We could go looking for these things all over the place. We still need to kill a few more of those. And there is still our old family man friend who is somewhere in the Sapphire Rage now, that we've actually gotten his stuff done otherwise.
That's Vermilion Wasteland that you're like that.
Oh, things been written in the chat, by the way.
Not the old hideout. Let's see. Understandable, I'll get the mallet. No, you won't.
That's it! I'm getting me mallet!
Okay. He's probably going to be somewhere around here at the inn. Okay.
Was that also supposed to do with the mallet?
No. Let's see. Oh yeah, now that we're solo, we can also go do this one. And this is a new one. Last minute help needed. Okay.
I mean, you can call a party to help you too, though. It's just nobody's joined you yet.
Yeah. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello. Can I help you?
Hi!
Yes, hello again. Now state your business. I'm very busy, you know.
Yeah.
Great. Are you saying you found a blueprint I'm looking for?
Uh-huh.
Incredible! Give it to me, quick now. And over one old blueprint. Ah, I see, I see. So I have these. So if I have these materials, I can just put them together. It says here all the parts are hidden by the creator of the blueprint, somewhere in Gaia's garden. Seeker,
Hi.
if you find these materials for me, I will build the best shoes you will ever wear. So what do you say?
Uh-huh.
Let's set this up as a regular trade. Talk to me to look at the required materials.
Oh, we
Okay.
also Sorry, didn't mean to talk over you there.
Go ahead.
We still need to do the spiral throw.
Let's see. Get us straps, get a glue. Okay, it must be hidden materials and such. I don't
Yeah,
actually
probably
remember
test
getting a
or
blueprint anywhere.
Oh, hello.
Let's see.
Few shots.
Yeah, I'm checking. Marco, I heard that Radical Fish Games is working on a new game called Alabaster Dawn. That that title sounds familiar. I might have seen someone do a preview video on that or something, or an upcoming video or something.
Wait, ain't Radical Fish the ones that made this game?
Yep.
Okay,
Alright.
that's going to be interesting then. Lady Leah.
I was just looking at the thing. Sorry.
No problem.
Hi.
It's my pleasure to meet you again. Albeit for rather unpleasant reasons.
Why?
As you might remember from the last time our paths intertwined, I was following a suspicious player. He has been quiet for a few days, but just hours ago another report was made. A player with a lab coat and large glasses was seen in this room asking other players for help. I must find this individual. Only once I see him can I check his account, I'm afraid. It is quite possible this man is trying to find a way to breach our security systems.
How?
Maybe by finding a weakness in one of the subsystems used in Crossworlds. Which must be the reason he is asking players to complete seemingly mundane tasks. And there are also these odd probes. He managed to smuggle objects into the game that are obviously not allowed. Lady Leah, would you be willing to participate in my hunt for this perpetrator? Henry Trailblazing. Help Max and Eddie find Henry the researcher who seems to be involved in shady doings. Okay. We get
We've already finished that.
CPs for that. Let's
Wait, what?
see.
Because he's asking to check out landmarks.
They're basically doing the same thing now, but for someone official.
Read the chat with the captain. Something unexpected.
Let's see. Did you get the new home DLC for CrossCode? Just curious if you'll do it if you complete the main game. I'll have to check. I might have bought it as part of a pack when I bought this game, but yeah, if I haven't bought it, I'll get it hopefully before we finish with the game. So yes. Okay. Thank you, Leah. This matter is of utmost importance. We'll split the workload. I will analyze reports that just came. Please check every landmark in Sapphire Raids. Henry might have done something to them, judging from my previous reports. Don't bother with the ones you've already unlocked. Once you are finished, please meet me here.
Uh-huh.
This is indeed troublesome. How did the player manage to get a foreign object into the game? Something just feels wrong here. For now, help to this Baxton. I will try to help on my end.
We've already finished it.
Yeah, we already found all the landmarks.
Yep.
Leah, I can see you've unlocked all of the landmarks.
Uh-huh.
Splendid work. Now, let's see. I can use a terminal to cross-reference your data, Lady Leah. Blimey, I can't see anything strange. Nothing wrong with the landmarks, that is quite a relief. Enemy data and collection properties are all in order. Quests given by this Henry person were legitimate as far as I can see. Wait, there is something here. Some kind of outgoing link? Let's see what happens if we block the pathways.
Hi?
Well, I guess my cover is officially broken. Lady Leah, is this the man I was looking for? The man I'm looking for?
Uh-huh.
Sir, it came to our attention that you might be involved in unauthorized activities. Additionally, hacking a moderation terminal is against Crossworld's policy. I'm good to inform that we will have to suspend your account for an indeterminate amount of time. To try and stop me, but you go and catch me. Well, that is quite unexpected. I will just have to disconnect him from this terminal then. Let's see here.
Not working, is it?
This is impossible!
Hmm?
I can't find the user. It's as if he does not exist. This should be simply impossible, Lady Leah. Either this fiend breached our security system quite severely, or he's not an avatar.
How?
Lilia, we must find him. According to the logs, he is still in Sapphire Ridge. We have to collect clues as to where he is hiding. Maybe some of the players in this area know something. I will search the surrounding regions from here. Please see if you can find out anything from the players here in the cave-in. Leah, this is a very serious situation. No, that is not Otacon, Marco. Maybe a very, very, very distant descendant of his, since this takes place in probably like the third millennium or something. Actually, no. I'm guessing timeline-wise, it's probably 1,000 years in the future or something. And third millennium would be the 2000, because well, first millennium is 0 to 99. Second would be 1000 to 1999. So yeah.
Fourth millennium, whatever. Doesn't matter.
I can't find his user either, and impersonating an avatar just sounds too far-fetched. No Baxton, I will see what I can do on my end.
Uh-huh.
So probably not the best idea to be sticking close to a moderator for too long, since we also have some illegal links going on.
Yeah.
So, who were you two talking about?
What?
Henry, he looks a bit like Otacon
No.
from Metal Gear
Yeah.
Solid.
The one Marco was talking about.
Yeah, from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No one. I did not know that name.
Okay. Let's see. Since we're... there's the door. Up. Hello, fellow seeker.
I was just looking at Otacon gifts. Why does the dialogue always come up when I'm looking away?
Perhaps you saw my posting in the quest hub? I'm looking for some help with a little bit of exploration. But there is something you should know about this first. Let's just say we might see a few things that no one is supposed to see.
Huh?
And in order to do this, we might have to break this game a tiny little bit.
Ah?
Oh, but don't worry about it. We'll both be fine as long as we handle it confidentially. We just have to make sure none of the officials learn about this, she says as there's a moderator or an admin like 2 doors down.
Yeah.
So in short, I'm looking for someone who can keep a secret. Now that I think about it, you haven't said terribly much so far, huh? Does that mean you have problems with your speech module?
Uh-huh.
Oh, perfect. That means you'll have a hard time sharing any of this in the first place. That's one way to look at this. So what do you say? Or, well, she can say. You want to help me? I promise it will be exciting. Yeah. An unfortunate series of features. A dubious player looks for help with a bit of exploration, which apparently involves breaking the game. It needs to be handled confidentially. Okay, we get a pair of unknown shoes for this.
Uh-huh.
Great, in that case, let's meet at the Maroon Valley, Baron Alex. Oh, and just so you know, I'll need to switch my avatar. The name will be Kit.
Yeah.
Oh yes, nice to meet you, Leah. I'll contact you via D-Link when you arrive. See you soon.
Bye. Also, I wonder what's up with the car.
It's... Yeah, are you really sure this is a good idea? I know we have broken the rules before, but... I honestly have no idea what this player is up to. Well, in for a penny, might as well pound the game into the ground. Let's see. Nothing else here. Let's see, Marco, they're using our disability for their game. Do you mean gain? No,
I think they're
then.
trying to make a pun to out-pun you.
Okay. Now for the admin quest, it doesn't look like us. Maybe I'm probably thinking a bit too much.
Breathe, Captain. Breathe. Breathe in and out.
Let's see. Clue, money, whereabouts, strange device, and hidden path. Yep, you were saying?
I'm gonna hold my breath until I pass out.
Okay, so we just have to go all over the place for that one, I presume. Just until we find players who look like they have something to say.
I think he did specify within the cave.
Yeah, I might be overthinking a bit too much with like how RPGs are recently, that they generally point you towards exactly where you need to go. Yeah, let's just try talking to whoever we can, however few that may be.
I think those guys on the left were talking about it. They were talking about a self-centered player.
What a rude guy. Typical self-centered player, if you ask me. You'd think he would have seen me with those big glasses. Too late.
Hi!
You're looking for that weird dude?
Huh?
He just ran past, even pushing me to the side. What a douche. Yep. Okay, so he was in the area recently. Let's see. First time that the listening in bit is actually coming in place with a quest, I think.
Maybe? I don't know.
There's been a few that start quests that way, but this one, the first one we actually need to do as part of a quest.
Yeah. I'm guessing the NPCs won't have anything to say about it. Yeah. It's just going to be players, I'm guessing. Dispatch again. Okay. That's pretty popular here. Already seen this as well. Who else can we get info from then? Because these seem to be the only ones who want to chat at the moment.
I wonder. I think that's the starting point, and that means he ran out the door.
He's listening into others. He's doing it every day. Yeah, this is about the one running around.
Yep.
Okay, so a bit of a breadcrumb trail. Need to find it first before we can go to the next. But then we have a 50-50. Let's see, Marco, both would work. Well, he stopped for a bit. Yeah, Mr. Can't Stop, Don't Stop, but mostly because we forced him. Also, hello, Selena Crowfather. Oh, okay, have we been able to scan players for their... Okay, yeah, Stefan, Sea Dark Knight, Cheddar Knight, Loot, Sue...
It's Cheddar Knight.
Jens, Troph. Okay, they're very fast to be outside when we... Okay. Yeah, 20 streams in and more than 20 streams in, and I finally realized we can check on player names like that. Let's see.
Also,
Queen, Aurora, Esper, Dragoon, Leo, Idol.
I noticed something about the bridge, but Captain.
Oh, jeez.
The bamboo in the water was interactable. Further down.
Yeah, the perfectly square bamboo.
Yeah, perfectly regular.
Oh.
Okay, we could have been. We know that we've encountered some players multiple times, but now we could have actually put names to them from the very start. Now I'm curious.
The guy running around if you get him to stop.
Okay. He has been here for probably quite a while, so... He might have noticed it, Henry. Okay, he'll just keep bumping into you.
Gotcha. Can't stop, won't stop. Why are you working on your fitness in a video game, though?
Well, Beat Saber is a pretty decent workout, so...
Yeah, but like, this is like full-time MMO, like you're not actually doing anything.
Okay, maybe those two on the balcony, you've seen something. If we can even get there. Oh yeah. What did you take the deal? You mean the player offering real cash? Yeah. Sounded way too shady for my taste.
How?
Oh hey, you mean the money thing?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, some dude just offered me money to deliver some kind of package. Just looking at his grin gave me the creeps. Okay, that's our second clue. Okay, I wonder if these are sequential or I'm just being dumb. That's the matriarch. Don't mind me just kicking over your mugs. I'm still guessing that that's a reference to something.
I'm pretty sure it's HoloLive.
Probably. I know very little about HoloLive. Like, the most I knew about it was Gura, and they graduated or are going to, or
Actually,
basically they're quitting.
Yeah.
May I speak, please? I actually learned this today. They make a return as an indie VTuber.
Okay.
Saba. S-A-B-A. Saba.
Okay, because,
Sorry.
well, the Gura name and such are owned by HoloLive and such.
Yeah, indeed. And what wanted you to say, Elise, before I interrupted you?
If you go back, I'm pretty sure one of them is Mori Calliope. That's the idol. I don't even know that much about HoloLive, but
I watched some of them. I thought there was some a bit more, but the ones I thought the most has been those that graduated and became indie, like Mimi, who was Fauna. That was her Walking Dead series, because I thought it was very good.
Okay.
So yeah, I have started to watch more and more VTubers, but I watched the series they made that I'm feel interested in.
Let's see.
And of course, if I
Marco,
find them humorous enough.
Marco thinks it might be a reference to Genshin. Could be wrong. I can see... this character does bear somewhat of a comparison to one Genshin character, but this game came out quite a few years ago, Before,
Yeah.
maybe not even. Was it before Genshin? And that character that they do look like is a lot more recent. So no.
Hold on just a sec.
Which one is the strange device hint, Marco? Actually, useful in most cases. Yeah, this is just normal stuff, I believe.
They took us talking about some chests.
These two, maybe?
No, in the one of the shops.
Okay. Over this way. Let's see. Not really, just one chest. And the strange device in one of the storage rooms upstairs. Okay. It really didn't do anything. That feels bad. Don't even start. Okay, device in one of the storage rooms.
Yeah, there's something there.
Good catch on that, Marco. Up there, that's one of the probes. Okay. Let's see, what is this going to be about? Starting scan routine. Missing components. Okay. Did Henry build these probes here? It would explain why you cannot find the object in the database. Or we cannot find the object in the database. Also, how the hell would he have even gotten into the playground then? I doubt he has a container ship to have been tagging along with.
He could have smuggled himself in or entered in another illegal means. Like there are actual people on this planet, on the boats and all.
Yeah. Mostly for, so, hit the mic, supply stuff for the game.
Supply, maintenance and such.
Yeah.
I already got the chest in here.
Let's see, what hint are we missing? Hidden path.
Oh, I was before. We should reward Marco. See.
That one doesn't get used that often.
Yeah, and also I guess you go also reward them with something tasty and edible. It's a bit fresh, but
Very
You
fresh.
get hungry.
what do you say, the list?
Give me a duck, I'm hungry.
All right.
It is very fresh and it's not very exciting.
And I got something for the captain. There you go, your supper, captain.
Okay.
That was it.
How is your chest hunting going? I'm still missing a few, but I heard of a hidden path east of here. Where did you hear that? Some player with the lab coat skin walked by, mumbling about it and stuff. I wanted to see the other bits first. What's up? Want to know about that path too? That sounds like it could be the one that we found to the wasteland. It's somewhere in the eastern cavern system, if I understood correctly. Okay, so not that one. He said something about using electricity to charge some bots. Not sure what he meant by that. Okay. Yep, time for Detective Leah to turn in the info.
Refill my glass. Let's make sure the captain doesn't die and make sure he eats his cricket.
Gotcha.
Speaking of, I found a way to put a death counter into the stream. So, in the future with games where I'm likely to, well, kick the bucket a bunch, we'll have a counter for that finally.
We should do Dark Souls co-op.
I think it'll outsize the screen by the end of that, if we ever manage to get through the end.
Co-op makes it easy.
Okay. Hello, Lady Leah. Have you found anything new?
Uh-huh.
Wonderful. What can you tell me? Oh, right, yeah.
How?
Why, by using words, Leah. Is something the matter?
Leah? Uh-uh.
Ah, I see what is bothering you, Delia. Your speech module must be malfunctioning. Is that it?
Uh-huh.
I'm terribly sorry to hear that. It's what a cumbersome circumstance, indeed. However, am I right to assume you are able to track our perpetrator?
Uh-huh.
And all of this would have been just so would have been easily solved by just giving Leah a freaking WordPad program. This will do.
Speech thing.
Yeah. Or using that same voice synthesizer.
Yeah.
Wasn't that Microsoft Sam or something?
I don't actually know.
You go on ahead and find him. I will track you by using our tracking system. Leah, I have found out more about Henry. It seems he is part of an organization called IHSO. Okay. Information about them is scarce, but they seem to be involved in various hacking activities. You'd better hurry, this might get dangerous. Well then, let's get dangerous and deal with this quack.
Can you repeat what you said there?
Then let's get dangerous and deal with this quack.
We both have the same idea.
No one gets the Darkwing Duck reference?
Sorry about that.
Okay, anyways, let's head to the cavern system. If
Also,
this is
I
even
think-
the correct way.
I think you want to read the chat, by the way, Captain.
Leolock Leomes. I was about to point it out too, Drake. Okay, now where was... Okay, that's over here probably somewhere. Near some of the electrical bots.
Spooters!
Dinner?
Leah, this is the easternmost cave. Henry must have come through this place.
Huh?
Okay, actually for this we should be able to call in friends, because we're not doing the one-on-one thing at the moment.
Yep.
So before we get our ass kicked, go with the classics or go with the B team?
Classics.
Classics. I feel like we bonded with them most.
Yeah. Give a mage, I'll be right there. So you're looking for a formidable punching force, I'm ready. I almost thought she was going to say punching bag, but no. Okay, now we need to find some bots to charge.
Also, I think you mispronounced my name earlier, Captain.
No.
You said Dre.
I'm guessing picking up that machine Draymond malfunction as well, huh? There he is.
I?
What? How did you find me?
Why?
Yeah, no time for this. I will need to send the beacon and my job is done. So have some fun with my little friends. And he just bolts. Good luck. Okay, good thing I remembered to get it run. Looking for those enemies? What is going on here? There, break the panda.
Spin! And the spin!
Swap the bugs as well. Okay. There we go. Incoming. There. Okay. Ironically, pandas also absorb a small part of the bamboo's nutrition. That's what they have to eat all day long. They barely have spare energy to struggle with fellow pandas, let alone firing homing missiles. Let's see, Marco as in Dr. Dre? That's a panda? I always thought it was a bull like they had in the first area. Okay, but yeah, those are pandas. Or panda-ish. Still haven't had enough? Let's see how you handle this. Oh, great. Did you just teleport? No way, this can't be an actual person. Okay, this is going to be a nuisance, because these things actually fight smart. Probably smarter than me.
Well,
let's see how they like this.
They're a bit more humanoid, so...
Okay, I got all 4 of them with that. Didn't get any kills, but, well...
It did damage them heavily.
Yeah, enough for the rest, for all of us to pick up one. And this last one here, of course we get lead credits. Lady Leah! Yep. Were you hiding, or did you just get stuck? I just witnessed your exploits. This fiend, hacking enemies and forcing players into combat situations? This is unheard of. We must put an end to this madness.
Uh-huh.
Let's move quickly now.
What? What was humanly possible?
A rather gloomy hideout? I was unaware this cave was playable. Yeah, as an admin, he should be able to instantly teleport anywhere. There he is. He seems to just be just waiting. Let's put an end to this mockery, Lady Leah.
Uh-huh.
Okay, is he actually going to fight besides us or something? You are quite persistent. Sir, I have already alerted the staff of Crossroads. There is absolutely no way out for you. I'm also aware that you are in fact not a player, but an actual person.
How?
How? Is that so? Quite so, I'm afraid. How you managed to stay hidden, however, is still a mystery to me. Now, he is not an avatar, neither a person. That would leave one other option, but that should not be possible either. Well, could an actual human do this? What are you doing? I can't move. It just deletes the admin. Okay. Alright. He won't be bothering us anymore.
Why?
Now you... I can't seem to just delete you. But... I can trap you and let my little friends take care of you. Either you get tired or log off. Yep. Ready for more?
You really didn't bank on it, you Votar being the one to figure all this out.
Yeah, if he is an Evotar, then how did he get out of... Or he probably then managed to go on the power surge. How did he go undetected? What are you doing?
Maybe use some odd tech to have been hidden for so long, and to manipulate everything else. He could also be trying to play mind tricks on us.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that it's hard for people to be physically in the playground because there isn't actual food and such to get. So what is... You can't scan it.
But there probably is food. Just you're not getting it without getting discovered. Since remember there are maintenance crew around.
Yeah, that's probably more off-sites or in staff areas.
Indeed.
And
And
it can be fired
you
through.
could steal the staff's food, but again, you risk getting discovered.
Yeah.
But he does
Yo.
seem to have a lot of things under his sleeve, so...
Stop it. Have some more spiders. Let's go with Wave for the lifesteal. Oh, this again. Go, thank you.
Good hit. I think we need to beat the spiders first.
Yeah, for a new area to open. Also, this power surging.
Oh, that's right. If you hit the thing in the center, that's what opens up the new wall.
Get this one out of the way. There we go. Enough! My probe is not yours. I'll just change its party settings so you can't attack it. Or you can't attack. Okay. So instead, we just need to get the bugs to attack it then, huh? Let's see you deal with... Come on. There we go. Temp shield engaged. You need to get an angle here. There. I said stop it! How about no?
No, I don't think I will.
There we go. Fuck everything in that general direction. Oh, somehow I still got hurt for that? Okay. Can't keep this up forever. I need a heal quick. Just in time with that.
Holy!
Another. There we go. Time for tea.
Tea time.
There we go. What? There we go. Up and one punch.
What? Punch!
Oh. Good job, Lelia.
Hi.
You successfully completed the quest line created by the IHSO in celebration of the 2205th International Hackspace Convention. Wait, this guy was a hacker all along as well?
They were in cahoots. How?
The whole quest line you have just completed was created by participants of this event. The goal was to create a scenario that was so convincing that players would believe it. I'm but a tiny fraction of it. My makers wish to congratulate you on coming this far. So this is just another NPC.
Yep.
We hope you enjoyed the quest line. As a reward, we offer extra CP for you to spend. Thank you for playing and good luck in future adventures. You did, Leah. So, Come the fuck on.
You.
So, how did you like the quest?
Why?
Oh, that face.
Huh? You mean, why did I... you mean, why did I not just tell you?
Uh-huh.
Well, to be honest, I did not know at first myself. I was really concerned that we had a hacker in the game. But when I went ahead and checked, I immediately saw that Henry was actually just an NPC. The IHSO is an organization dedicated to finding exploits in all kinds of systems. They helped Entertainment to fix some bugs in the early days of Crossworlds. I guess that is why they let them have this much fun. Normally the company is pretty strict about these things. Anyway, I didn't want to spoil the surprise, so I thought I would help keep up the suspense. Leah? But all is well that ends well, right, Leah? If these two ever meet in face to face, she is so going to slap him.
That or kick his shins.
He's still getting decked.
You uncovered the plot of Henry. It turns out the whole questline was an elaborate ruse created by the International Hacker Space Organization to fool players into thinking a hacker infiltrated the game. You fell for it, right? Okay, okay, I'm guessing since it's called International that it started on one planet and they just stuck with it even though they went galactic.
Yeah, at least we now know they were white hat hackers.
Yeah. This probe stands here in commemoration of the, how would you actually say that? 2205th International Hackerspace Convention. Its participants created a quest line for Crossworlds in order to fool its player base into believing a hacker has infiltrated the game. Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, Mark has written something?
He's level 1, so it's understandable why he's one-shot. I forgot to scan him. She's not only gonna slap him, she'll kick his ass. Okay.
Also, let's see, I want to check that panda thing. Yeah, how they mistook that for a bovine is beyond me.
Okay, we will need to disband the party again for the other quest.
Maybe?
Yo, we have all the quests we may need them for.
True. This one is
Still
going to
do
be all over the
unfortunate
Western.
features. Oh, sorry.
Can you repeat?
I think we could do unfortunate series of features with the party.
Okay. We'll see if they react or not. Okay. Over here. Yep. Let's see. Where is the Arcs? Overpass, Rivercliff, Pits, Oasis, Barren Arcs. Okay, so there and to the east. Yeah, directly east. Hi, Leah.
Hi.
This is Kit. I see you arrived in Barren Arcs. We will need to meet at a certain spot. How to describe it? Okay, first look for a lonely pillar in a nearby chasm. From there, just head straight to the south. Got that?
Huh?
Oh, and also please make sure you are by yourself. We need to keep this confidential. Okay, so yeah.
So yeah, we can't have the party.
Leah, again, are you really sure about this?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, we will have to disband for a sec then. Thanks for the party. Glad to earn you again. It was fun. Anytime again. Okay. Also, kind of fitting that we're doing this right after a fake hacker mission.
Dear.
Lone pillar? Was that one there?
Directly south.
There we go. Dun 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 dun.
Furry.
There you are.
Hi.
You look confused. That makes sense. You don't see avatars like mine around here that often, do you?
How?
Well, there are some tricks you can use to get an avatar like this. Though this isn't exactly allowed, which is why I can't just walk around on willy-nilly.
Why?
Why am I using this avatar then?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's cute, don't you think? Marco, Miles Prowler Tails? They do have a resemblance to Tails with the colors. Also, it will be helpful for what we're about to do. There's a reason they don't want modded avatars like this. The game tends to glitch, just a little bit easier.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, I probably should explain what we're doing today. We'll explore some new and unknown territory.
Ooh.
In fact, I understand it's a little testing area for developers that has been left in the playground. And it's supposed to be quite the experience. We'll just have to do a few things very precisely to get there. This way.
Uh-oh.
I'll need you to run against this wall here to the east. But you have to run at just the right spot. We're going to be using speedrunner strats, huh? I suggest you just keep running against this wall and I'll give more detailed instructions for your position.
Uh-huh.
Are you about to use that glitch? More to the south. A bit more. That's it. Just keep running. There we go. And we slip between the textures. Nice. That worked faster than I expected.
Ow!
Leah, stop doing this. I suppose that was your first wall phasing glitch. In case you were wondering, it's due to a little workaround he added in the early days.
Why?
Well, back then players sometimes got stuck in arbitrary locations. The workaround would just slightly teleport them forward if they were stuck for too long. Leah, don't stop doing this. Break the rules, Marco. And it seems they never managed to fix the bug entirely. Yes, it's really complicated, you see. Sometimes you still see other players just running against walls, right? And that's why the workaround is still active. It's just much harder to trigger than it used to be. It should be. We tried really hard to make it impossible to abuse. It's actually close to impossible to trigger it on your own. Of course, we never considered multiple players would cooperate to make it work. I guess Instatainment never heard of of speedrunners who just break games for fun.
Yeah. Why?
Anyway, let's move on. From here, we need to move to the south. You'll go first again. Seriously, Leah, we might really get into trouble if anyone spots you doing this. There we go. It's not like we have much of a choice in turning back. Here we are. This must be the testing area. What the heck is this monstrosity? I bet this was the hellspawn of a few overambitious interns. Boy oh boy, doesn't this look exciting.
Uh-huh.
Well then, let's go. Ah, wait. I heard this area has been optimized for single players, though it seems they didn't bother making it a proper instance. In any case, we better go through this level one after another, just to be safe. It's fine, you can go first. I'll just watch and wait until you're done.
You're
I
the
assume I will not be
guinea
able to. I assume I will not be able to stop you now, will I? Fine. At least this location seems isolated, so it's unlikely you'll be spotted here. Please be careful. Immediately jumps into the water.
pig. Dissolve.
Okay. That one's temporary. Really, they just raised that up. There. Okay. That moves that. Then for there.
I think-
Weird. Yeah, let's see. Marco, listen to Tails. I don't know what you mean, never done a speedrun with glitches. Yeah, I think if I were to play a game so much to just find all of those hidden glitches and such, I would probably just get completely tired of the game before long. Like, props to people who can stick up with that stuff, but not for me.
I think you need to go to the platform on the right first.
Yeah, I kind of dislike using glitches. I want to avoid them. I have
It
done it
depends on
some.
the game for me.
Yeah, I have done it sometimes in Warcraft. Multiple people pressured me, but I never stayed in those glitch areas for long. Well, it made me uncomfortable.
See,
plus it might
sometimes
just break
can be
things.
fun.
Yeah.
What did he say? Liz, what did you say?
I said sometimes it can be really funny.
Yeah, it can, but I usually get uncomfortable. It says it was an MMO. Yeah, even more uncomfortable to do it.
Fair.
Yeah, that
They end up
could permanently damage your account or something.
indeed. So I
Yeah.
ended up just telling people later that no, I don't want to do that. But it's fun. I said no.
Here we
So yeah,
go.
I actually got annoyed at sometimes.
Okay, get onto that. That's going. Thinking I should stop watching. I don't want to spoil the solution for myself. There. Ah, that's there. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, and for me, one day it was mostly like getting under the map and some other places. But I still felt uncomfortable doing them.
Okay.
So I don't think they would harm the account. But you're not really supposed to be like under the storm wind and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So again,
simple.
I end up telling people that please stop begging me to join on those. For again, I got tired of them. I did not see any fun in them. I just felt like I should not be there.
There we go. Okay.
Well, this
second
area is a
checkpoint.
trip.
Yep. Quicksands.
Remember how these puzzles worked in the dungeon?
Yep, just fall through in the correct spots.
How?
Did that quicksand just make you respawn from the top? That's neat. Oop. That choice.
That's kind of disturbing.
Okay. That sends us back here. Oh, wait, both of those send you here? Okay, there we go. But yeah, this is just a little playground that some of the devs made. Okay, not that hole. Now it's just a little maze.
Wrong hole.
Yep. Go. Something, something, that's what she said.
Exactly.
Okay. Not that one. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I see what I did wrong. I failed to see the shootable wall. There. Okay, now we can pass over here. Reach this. Okay, we can hit this one. That will reset our timer, sort of. There we go. Okay. Yeah, then we can just sink away in the sand here. Okay. Then here. Okay, which one of those? Okay, we need to end up in the right side there again.
Yep.
Don't think we need to hit that thing again. Or do we need to hit it again?
Let's read the Marcus thing here. I think we talked about if there's people speedrunning this game.
And if there is a game, if basically any game that exists will probably have at least one speed run of it. Oh boy, this is quite the parkour, isn't it? But seems like you're almost through. Okay.
Well, that's a short window.
Back up. Okay, I see the pattern now. There we go. Hit that thing. Okay. There we go. Oop. Ah.
Huh? Ow?
It's called a JDC. Never seen it before? I'm kind of surprised they missed such an obvious shortcut. Then again, it is just a testing area. Oh well, I might as well try to do this the proper way. You can go ahead. There's supposed to be a very nice challenge after this. Good luck. Leave it to the glitch finder to, well, glitch their way through this. Okay, yeah, they just jumped straight from the start over here.
Yeah.
Oop. Hello? Oh no, not that thing. Remember the people who came up with this. It started as a little joke that escalated. Oh, the ice. And it ended up as this mess of a boss fight that breaks the majority of our design guidelines. But they were really proud of their creation, so of course they would hide it somewhere.
This reminds me of the cute mini boss from Cave Story.
Sorry.
The cute boss.
What? The bag?
I don't know, there's one that's like a giant block of something.
It's a giant bag.
Yeah.
Thank you for the... Thank you for that, Rohan. I'll probably need it. Okay, what is with that?
Here.
Something needs to be done during that bit.
Right there, if you hit the eyes.
Yeah,
The
but...
rest of it you just have to dodge.
Now, there was also with the red arrows. Yes, skip. Yep. Something needs to be done during that, or can be done during that, I think.
Maybe.
Very clearly vulnerable.
I kind of hate that thing.
It's kind of horrifying.
Not really, but there's something about it I do not like.
Let's go with fire.
Wait, I think I know why.
The fact that it uses its eyes as weapons.
More of a thing that the Banshee on lower decks was supposed to be a meme on. Oh, meme and meme. Reference to a meme.
Those arrows have to mean something.
I think those are specific spots where you can hit it and it's vulnerable.
Okay, that's how to dodge those. That did practically nothing.
Alright, someone is offering to explain the red arrows for you if you want.
Yeah. If you wouldn't mind telling a bit about that, because it's also very short. It's not just a normal vulnerable, and there's nothing to throw at it or something.
Alright,
Other than
also
fists.
reading that there has been one attempt to speedrun this game, but the person who tried abandoned it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna guess it's like not all games can be speedrun.
There. Yes. There we go. There. Okay. Good 4K damage. That's the first phase done. Let's see. Eyes are on a platform. Your walls can't up to the. Okay, so it's basically saying they're within reach now. Oh, he's gone shock. Really? The fucking cats. Let's see, Marco. I think you misunderstood, Drax. There are speedruns, but not a 100% completion speedrun. Okay. Yeah, there are different categories, like
Oh.
0%, which are just get us to the end as quickly as possible.
Zero percent is specifically completing as little of the game as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay. I don't hate speedrunners, but I would never do it myself. I do not like the idea of rushing through a game. Like, I play it to enjoy the story and enjoy the playtime. So just rushing to the end, I just don't get that.
Okay. There. Okay, stage done. Stage 1 done. Celebrate with a bit of tea. Yep. Oh, he's going for doubles now. Up. And laying traps. Yep. Really? There. Miss. Really need to keep running away from those. There.
Yes, yeah, a bike and a cow and a few other random sounds.
Yep. Okay, 1, number 2. One more.
It's not that it looks scary. It looks just
Silly.
ugly. Yeah, ugly and silly. Like, I
There
cannot
we
take
go.
this seriously.
I deal a total of 400,000 health. Okay. Using one of these preemptively. This one is the real one. Of course, it resets. How are you supposed to dodge all of that?
Gremlin power?
Oh, it's the rabbit!
Yep. There. Okay, just dodge when they're about to land. Not that again. Oh, also now a cow.
Yeah, you can see why this boss was never actually implemented. This thing's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's yeah. There's just so
One
much
more.
about it. It is indeed an abomination.
You gotta wonder if this is a boss that they were originally planning to put in the game and then cut.
There we go.
And they included it in the bonus area as like a joke.
Looks like it. Okay, last one. Refresh that. We haven't seen it do fire yet. Figured out dodging a bit on this.
What the heck are you talking
Also,
about?
it's-
He used explosives on you.
Don't use this. Come on. Now, let's see. You gotta keep an eye on when its platinum is low enough to on the ground so you can jump on them. Oh, jump. Okay. That might lead to something. 1, 2. Oh, now it's mixing up. Can I actually just get up? Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, that is. Okay. Thank you for that one. I thought the arrows just meant attack full on. Also, T.
Oh yeah, spell the T.
There we go. That breaks them a whole lot quicker. There you are. And there we go. Good riddance.
And that look he had.
And we just get one sandwich. And we get booted out. Whoa!
Hi.
That thing sure was unexpected, wasn't it?
Uh-huh.
They really didn't shy away from reusing all the assets they got on hand, huh? Exploding kittens and all that. Phew, but that was definitely worth it, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a shame you don't get a proper reward for all the trouble. That's what you get for playing unofficial content, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Allow me to at least give you a little something for your help. Okay, you explored quite an extraordinary testing area that no player was ever supposed to see. Also, you've defeated an unspeakable horror lurking within. Luckily, no official spotted you in the process. Lunatic Paws. Okay.
Interesting.
Also, 40404. With the credits. I gotta say, you've been a great partner for glitching through the game.
Mm-hmm.
Smuglia. If I ever hear of another hidden area, I'll let you know. Now then, I gotta go. Until next time, Leah.
Bye.
I think I missed something there.
Seriously, you never do this kind of thing again. Please. Oh, she is so going to do it again.
Can we check the chat there? Or, I mean, the in-game chat? I think I missed something there. So go up a little bit. Okay. I found what I missed. I saw what I missed.
Okay. Let's see. Brohand, the enemy name being do not use the top tier gag. Yeah, that was a good one. Good thing that I checked this time when I forgot with Henry. Well, yeah, thank you for that and hope you're having a good day. Marco, she is sure going to do it again. Yeah.
Are we talking about Henry Stickman?
No.
I wonder
Let's see.
what happened to the other game they were working on. They were to make a new Stickman game.
I think I heard of that, yeah, but nothing on when it would be released and such.
Yeah, it was to be delayed. The delay due to the pandemic, but the pandemic is over, so. And this was around 2023, so. Yeah, I might have to look that up later. I keep forgetting I'm going to look it up.
Let's see. Oh, yes.
The person does have their own YouTube channel after all.
Let's see. 50% of the track of the Ancients, Operation Trackwalker. And that's 2 points missing still here. Okay.
Oh.
2 missing there.
Again, recommended to try out the Lunatic Claw.
Let's see. It is it's the first level 60 equipment. Let's see. Foxy footwear that seems to constantly be at odds with the fabric of the universe. Okay. Lowers HP, ups attack. Let's see. Momentum plus 15. And it's 4 more hidden.
And
Okay.
extra dash. Constantly at odds with the fabric of the universe.
Really? I get too close and this thing takes offense to that? There we go. Alright. We're still missing someone, though. And I didn't see them over at the cave-in. Maybe they're somewhere else along the way?
You must find them.
Hello
Hi.
there. Oh, hey there, Spheromancer. Did you see our post in the quest boards? Oh, right, the other one. Ooh, finally, thank goodness. Oh yeah, I'm Puela Doctor, by the way.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Leia. Puela is like a Spanish or Mexican dish, isn't it?
No, you're thinking of paella.
Okay. Okay, down to business. On behalf of the Last Minute Heroes Guild, we eagerly welcome your punctuality and willingness to join our cause and serve your fellow player. Never heard of us, huh? Oh well. In any case, we're in a tight spot and looking for some extra help. It'll most likely involve fighting a few monsters here in Sapphire Ridge. What do you say? Let's see. Meet them at the HQ north of... Yeah, we've been there before.
Yep.
Hey, thank you so much. Let's go meet up with our guild leader. He'd like next to meet everyone personally. He's over at the Last Minute Hero headquarters in Autumn's Rise. I'll go on ahead.
Uh-huh.
See you soon.
Bye.
Alright. Let's go take a look there then. There and there. Yeah, you did advise to try and get to level 60 and level 60 equipment before we go past the point of no return.
And you get the level 60 materials for the level 60 equipment from using the level boosters.
Okay. We'll have to go back to Rumba Square to look for those.
Yep.
You must be that Spheromancer. Quayla is waiting with our leader in the upper floor.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Oh yeah, the Kickstart backers.
Yep.
This entire area is dedicated to them.
Yep. This was not actually implemented the last time I played.
Okay. Ah, there she is. Hi.
Hi.
You must be Leah. Nice to meet you. I'm Bervin. Wervin? I run things around
That's
here.
what it does!
And how about you? What attracted you to our quest posting?
Wait, I realized something. His name is a pun.
Yeah, on Wyvern.
Yeah, they just switch out the two letters with each other. E and
Yeah.
I.
Let's see. Brohan Puela is actually Latin for young girl. I never knew that. Okay.
So, young girl doctor?
Young doc. Maybe not, but she was very enthusiastic about helping us. The speech module's busted, isn't it? He's fast to figure that out.
Uh-huh.
Thought so. I've seen it a couple of times before. Don't worry about it. You won't need to do any talking for this. But anyway, have you heard the tales of the Last Minute Heroes? Whenever a lone seeker is stuck in a dire situation, when a decisive battle goes out of hand, just when all hope seems lost, that's when we arrive. The cavalry of Crossroads. Well, we got our asses kicked plenty of times. Where were you then? The ultimate Deus Ex Machina. Saving the day at the very last minute. Yes, that's what we do. Saving players in need at the last minute. That part's very important. That's our niche. And we do it everywhere in the playground at all times. Except on holidays, of course. Even the Power Rangers need a day off. Right, anyway, finding players in need and arriving just in time isn't actually that easy. That's why we employ the LMRS, our amazing last-minute rescue system. He likes to make it sound super impressive, but really it's just guild members on the lookout in literally every corner of the playground. Well, that and our highly advanced communication system. That's right, we have access to some additional information. And we use it to de-link nearby guild members to link them where to do the rescuing. Exactly. And with both these things combined, the LMRS works flawlessly. Given we have enough guild members to help us. Unfortunately, we're currently short-handed. Yeah, everybody's distracted now that the new laser bridge builder has been released. Nobody tell Emily, we'll lose her forever.
Oh no.
I get the feeling that's a joke on Polybridge. Anyway, that's where you come in, Leah. We currently need more players on the lookout in Sapphire Ridge. And don't worry, we won't ask you to stay put for the whole day or anything. Yes, obviously. Any amount of contribution is appreciated. To start things off, just head back to the cave inn in Sapphire Rays and wait around the landmark. I'll give you remote support and tell you via D-Link if there's anyone in need of rescuing.
Yeah.
Quayla! Yay! Thanks for helping us out, Liam. Okay, so we're basically going to be playing Fuel Rats. That's a group in Elite Dangerous who, well, if you manage to contact them when your ship is out of fuel, they'll come bring some. And apparently they've done very long tracks to save people's asses.
That's cool. That's really cool. I like that.
Those puzzles just make my head steam, and I haven't even reached that huge tree yet. If you don't want to be bothered with the puzzles, maybe just have a look at Wyvern's guides. Wait, our guild leader wrote guides for Crossroads? Yes, in fact, he was among the first to release guides shortly after the game was released. That's good to know. I might have a look then. Alright. Let's check the place out a bit more as well. Oh, we can actually talk with you.
What game did you mention again?
Hi.
Laser Bridge Builder.
Elite Builder?
No,
Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, that one. I thought you meant the in-world one. Elite Dangerous. The spacefaring open world MMO, I guess you could call it. I played that for a while.
Nerd.
It's not like freaking EVE Online. You don't need a spreadsheet to start up the game. And to be fully honest, one of the reasons that I stopped playing it is because every time you just jump into a star system and just get a face full of the fucking star, that scared the crap out of me. And seeing as you need to jump around constantly, well...
You basically quit due to a huge amount of jump scares?
I guess, yeah. It doesn't help the fact that there are actually aliens that can pull you out of those hyper jumps, or whatever the accurate term was again. So yeah, no more friendship driving for me. The tech in Worlds is called the frame shift jump or something, but people keep me hearing it as friendship jump. Let's see.
Mistake, Marco.
How come we learn a game no one catches on to that, but now everyone knows about it? Probably because these are more experienced players. I'm gonna go hop off the stream. See you another time. See you next time, Marco. Have a good day.
See you, Marco.
And let's see. Sensei server is ready to go. We start tomorrow. Yeah. I actually put up a weekly stream schedule on Blue Sky earlier. I almost said Skyrim. But yeah, we will be making one adjustment to that tomorrow we'll be, or at least I'll be starting early. If Drakir will join, we'll have to see. So we can, well, join for the new... are we still using Hippity Hoppity for the name, or did we change it? Let's see, 5 p.m. their time, 6 mine, yeah. I'm forgetting the name of the site, but that one that lets you post times in everyone's local time, that is very useful. Same name. Okay, so Hip Hop 2. We'll hip hop to it tomorrow. Oh, hello! Another player walking atop these walls for once. Enjoying Crossroads?
Uh-huh.
My favorite part is the combat. It's always so exciting to figure out the weaknesses of new enemy types. The puzzles, on the other hand, sometimes they're just a thorn in the side, don't you think? Especially in those dungeons. Oh, I gotta go. There's another parkour I wanted to complete with a few friends. Time to show up at the last minute. Yep, and he actually just leaves. Yeah, different players will have different preferences in their games, of course. Oh, hello. Why are you running? Why are you running? Get over here, or whatever that means was. Moving fast in outer space. But what if people want to train here? Do you? No, but... So it's empty, no problem. I should put that sound clip in the soundboards. Why are you running? Why are you running? But if either of you or anyone in chat has any suggestions for my personal soundboard, go ahead.
We needed that was easy.
Speaking of,
for some ideas that require Liz and Rom,
Okay.
as in having them do some recording for us to use on the Digimon game. Since we named those two Digimon Rom and Liz, since classified as partner R and partner L, left and right.
yeah. Also,
So-
Liz, you were saying
That was easy.
that came out a bit stuttery on my end.
Yeah, no, it worked for me. That was easy.
Okay, it seems my headset might be having a bit of a connection issue. Nothing too bad.
I think I also had some weird stutter on my end.
I didn't notice anything.
Okay, I'll double check the recording afterwards. Let's see,
Yeah.
155.
Hopefully it's just Discord.
Yeah. Boo!
Ah!
I see you arrived at the cave-in. Now you just have to sit tight and wait for the perfect moment. Yeah, it's like Werven says. There's a fine line between being early, late, and right on time. And you don't have our finely tuned senses yet, but don't worry. Since you're new, I'll let you know when it's time to move out. And I have a feeling you won't have to wait too long.
Uh-huh.
Thanks again, Leah. Gorilla Doctor out. Okay, so we literally just have to wait. Well, I suppose waiting is all there is to do now. This is going to be a test of patience again, isn't it? No surprise they have trouble finding volunteers doing this kind of work.
Wait, are you patrolling?
Maybe. Let's see. Sensei. Yep. Hip Hop Season 2. Yarhar. Irish Life for me. Leah, it's time. The duel? A fellow player is in dire need in River Road, right to the west. So be quick. Time waits for no man or woman.
Yeah.
There we go. I was just about to say, you're lying!
Why?
Line!
Okay. I haven't been to oh, now somebody please help. I haven't been playing MMOs that much recently, but typically in the ones that I have gotten high level on, I do at times hang out in the lower areas to offer healing and such.
Yeah.
It's just a nice thing to do.
Yep.
Damn it.
Yeah, it is a very nice thing to do. So I do feel like yes, there are still people playing MMOs, but I feel like that it is less and less likely now.
It's also that things are generally a lot more spread out typically these days.
Yeah, however, about that, I realized there hasn't really been any new MMOs coming out.
There are no really successful ones, at least.
Yeah, like, I usually end up seeing or hearing there must be a few MMOs every year, but now I haven't heard of one in several years.
Phew, that was a close one. Thank you so much for the help. Say, are you with the Last Minute Heroes? Sort of?
Uh-huh.
I knew it. You guys are the best. Thanks a bunch.
Yeah, oh, hello there, Kane.
Hey there.
Yeah.
Very expensive
But
to make and run. Yeah, that is why a bunch of them tend to fail, especially free-to-play ones that just can't get people to buy stuff.
Yeah, and some of them fall down because they are doing a rather unfair business practice. They're kind of hostile or money grabby. But I guess
Yeah.
many companies realize quickly that, yeah, like early on, there was many that tried to get into that money thing without realizing how hard it is. Hence why there are probably no one retrying anymore.
Well, there's another layer to it too.
Oh.
But like, that's way too much to go into on stream, so I'll probably wait until afterwards. Because it's a whole thing.
Yeah, I guess there's layers upon layers why it's hard.
I would be spending the rest of the stream just talking about that.
Okay,
That'd be a full
basically what we used to said were the tip of the iceberg.
Yep.
Yeah, there's also just cultural differences between East and West, because in Korea and such, it's a lot more acceptable to do pay-to-win stuff and such. While over in the West, you'll get skinned alive if you try that.
Yeah. Well, more so in Europe than in America. Like, America doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah, and then also the whole time you need to spend on it and all that.
Yeah, there's layers to it. I'll explain it later.
Okay. Looks like you saved the day, partner. Nice work. How about it? Still got time to rescue a few more players?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the spirit. Just head back to the cave-in and wait for my signal. Can we invite people to the party for this? There's nothing said against it. The classic trio or...
Classic trio.
Classic.
Okay, no time for Team Anti-Hero. Alright.
I'm sure we would call them anti-hero.
But they were, or at least Apollo was the villain to... and we're waiting. Apollo was the villain to Leah for a while.
Hey, he was their rival.
Yeah. Leah, remember that guy from before? It looks like he's in trouble again.
Why?
Heck if I know. Anyway, he's currently in Northeast Path. Better hurry.
I wonder if he enjoys getting saved by the last minute heroes.
Northeast. That's northwest.
There.
There you go.
We can just go around through here. Let's see. Man, the Metal Gear Carl sound tickles my nostalgia.
I will be back in a second.
Okay.
1, 2. What the?
That was the soundboard.
The soundboard's alive!
I should probably group these up in files instead of just having them all out in rows. This guy's luring out the heroes, isn't he? He's got a bit of a hero worship going. Yeah, cold against these, I think.
Unnecessarily reckless. Or clumsy.
Missed. Yeah, it could be that they're here way too early for their level. Got the both of them. Or one of them for it, at least. There we go. Phew, that was close. Again.
Your line!
I am looking for my popcorn.
You're looking for one popcorn?
What was that?
You're looking for one popcorn or a bag.
Okay, that explains why your avatar was popping up and down repeatedly. Oh man, I really should try to be more careful, shouldn't I?
I can't find it.
I'll try. Anyway, thanks again for the rescue. I gotta go. Bye. He's going to get into trouble again, isn't he? He's that guy. He just seems to attract trouble. I wish I knew. I guess he's just especially careless. I didn't see his username at first, but I should have known. We've helped him out before. Like a lot. Things are about to pop off at Liz's place. Long story. Wait, what the... Seriously, dude, what are you doing? Same guy again. Apparently he's kiting enemies now. There's way too many of them. Why? Better go help him. He's at Flower Lake.
Okay, yeah, this feels fishy.
Yeah, it's buggy. There's bugs all around. Also, he's fast if he got there that quick.
Captain?
Yeah. Let's see. The spider entrance was not there.
Yeah, it might be easier to just fast travel.
Yes, people, we still occasionally punish the captain for their puns.
Okay, south and then east. There. Actually, no, this way. Then we can go around. There. All right then. Yeah, eastwards. Simply here. Okay. There are way too many of them.
Why? Ow!
I start to wonder, might he be the reason many quit? Or
that might be what he might be a reason why they have a shortage of personnel here. So many bugs again. Can I please have a break? The only break you will get is of your sanity.
And dropping a few broken helmets and all that.
There really is no end to them, is there? Use one of these. There we go. Now here's how you make an entrance. The cavalry's here. And apparently that guy's an Overwatch player. Phew, I don't think I've seen so many beetles attacking at once. You could say that again. Wait, it's you? Yep, thanks again for the rescue. No problem. That was... how many times now? Dunno, I lost count. Seriously, you really need to be more careful about the kinds of battles you end up in. Make sure to prepare yourself, learn skills, upgrade your equipment. I know. In fact, I just collected the last few items I needed for the gear I always wanted. Finally getting rid of the Baki Kun stuff. You're that far behind? You didn't upgrade your equipment for so long? Yeah, pretty much.
Why?
I didn't want to waste money and items on equipment that I'd replace later on anyway. See? That, I mean... just how did you even manage to get this far? Well, you helping me out when I was in trouble certainly helped a lot. Okay, for a second I was thinking he was abusing the last minute heroes to help farm stuff, but no. He's dumber than that.
Yeah, not that smart.
But, like, the Gaia's garden temples are solo instances. How did you... face roll it till you make it, right? Oh great, he's a Dark Souls player. Anyway, gotta get my new gear now. See you around. Ugh. We're done.
Bye.
Nice work. That was a lot of samurai bugs, huh? Yes, indeed. And the little tri-bladed troublemakers look happy. Yeah, that guy sure keeps us busy. He does, doesn't he? That's why I set up a notification for whenever he logs in. He's been surprisingly quiet today, so I lost track of his movements until like 3 fights ago. But usually he gets into trouble minutes after he logs in. He's helped me perfect my timing because he's so predictable. How many times have we saved him already? Let me check. About 340 times now. Wow. They should give him a card.
Flyer card.
Yeah, a frequent flyer card. If he gets saved 10 more times, he gets a free cookie.
I think he has been accidentally or intentionally using the last minute heroes.
I think he's too dumb for that. Yeah, it's about time we stopped saving that one.
Uh-huh.
Unanimous agreement. You think so? He's become way too careless. Doesn't prepare for his battles at all. He's relying on our help. Way too much. We're here to rescue people in need, but people still should learn to fight for themselves. Well, when you're right, you're right. Our first exception. Maybe I should design him a badge. Oh. They should give him They should give him something that looks like those don't resuscitate me bracelets or badges. I forget what they are.
No, it's a bracelet. The DNR
Okay.
bracelet.
The do not rescue bracelet. When worn, it displays a massive flag above their head that says, "Do not rescue this idiot," that everyone except for them can see.
Okay.
Someone else needs help, and it's not that guy. I'll take this one. It was great meeting you, Leah.
Bye.
Well, that sure was something.
Uh-huh.
I think you've helped us more than enough. Thanks a lot. Ironically, we were going to last minute save him, and we ended up getting last minute saved ourselves.
Yeah.
And of course, as promised, here's your reward. Okay, you learned about the daily work of the Last Minute Heroes Guild, the glory that comes with it, and maybe also a few problems. Alright, I gotta go. You never know when someone might need our help, at exactly the right time. Feel free to drop by at the headquarters whenever you like.
Oh.
Level up. 5 more to go. Okay. And
We still
let's
need to
see.
do the drill.
Let's see. Still need to do a what? Krill?
The drill. The drill that'll pierce the heavens.
Oh yeah, that one. We need to go look around the other places for the special trades.
Yep.
Turrets. Let's see. I know there was one over in Baki Kum. Not sure if we got that one already. Yeah, I'll probably need to off-string grinds to get to level 60 because I don't think we will. We could probably reach it if we manage to complete some of the challenge quests.
What
Yeah.
level are we currently?
55. Let's see. Core drill, spiral gem, and a bunch of refined metals and drill stone, which we're one short of.
I mean, we gotta do the lower level first, and the lower level is in Rookie Harbor.
Yeah, there was one. The drill I think is in Rookie Harbor.
Yeah,
I forget
that's the
where.
base trade.
Let's see. Now we can probably trade for a bunch of junk metal, which we do need for refined metal.
You might want to check the materials for the smaller drill first. But I've been late for that.
Core drill,
drill.
golden triangle, headphone scraps, and metal needles. Okay, golden triangle. Let's see.
I know where we get those.
Where do we get them?
Bermuda, Alaska, Bermuda Triangle, the Alaskan Triangle, the Dragon Triangle.
No, we need 3 of them. It's clearly the Triforce.
Yeah.
I'm just naming the locations where we need to go to.
Let's see. We could probably get quite a bit of money for selling all of these. There. Seems to be rather useless. Okay, so nothing of where we find...
Chest.
Uh,
It's in a chest in the Autumn's Fall. Or Autumn's Rise.
A bit surprised that we didn't find our veteran player in the Sapphire Rage.
Yeah, here, I'll look him up and I'll let you know.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll go bully the wildlife around here. Okay. I think we found... Oh. Shiro. Okay, so that was not him.
He has a very different hair.
The last stage of Dakar's quest is in Rhombus Square.
Okay, so we missed him over there. Okay. I think we found most of the chests in this area, but there's probably still 1 or 2 that we missed. There. Okay, it does feel good to annihilate these things in one hit now with how annoying they were before.
Yeah. You may want to keep your combat rank up.
Yeah, that will increase the amount of... Yep, that's to the guild area. Or no?
No, not to the guild area. That's to Autumn's Fall.
An area we've completely we've completely missed.
Yeah, so do you see the achievement, Captain?
Yep, all of the areas in this place now, finally.
No, do you see what its title was?
That I did not.
Leia the Explorer.
Of course. Dora the Explorer. Which is...
Who?
No, Dora the Explorer. Also, funny thing about that I probably said at least once somewhere before, but the Spanish word for explorer is exploradora.
Yeah, that's the part.
Yeah.
Who is Dora the Explorer?
Okay, you're just making fun there because I'm pretty sure practically everyone has heard of them. Let's see. This is a long jumping puzzle.
Who's everyone?
These aren't as easy to beat up, but still.
I will say this before. It did take me a long time to even hear about Dora Explorer. And when I finally saw the pictures, then I realized how long ago it actually came about.
Yep, well, it's been around for decades.
Yeah, it just made me realize, oh, there's a few references to her than in many games I've played. And I didn't realize that the references to begin with.
Yeah, that's the thing with references, they're like in-jokes.
Also, the modern iteration of Dora caught a lot of flack for defining what a Sigma is.
What? Are you talking about the live action one, or...?
One of the most recent iterations of animated Dora. It was like within the last couple of weeks, and you've got this clip on like TikTok or something of Dora getting the definition of Sigma.
Okay, that's gotta be awkward as all hell.
Oh yeah, it's so cringy, but it's also really fucking funny.
Okay.
Let's see. With the live action movie, I think the highlight from what I've heard on that is the sweeper. Or no, Swiper, not Sweeper.
Swiper.
Sweeper is their cousin who works in home cleaning.
Janitor.
Okay, where can we even go from here?
Sweeper, no sweeping.
Sweeper go. Okay, lunch break.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. I think most introduction and I first heard about Dora Explorer was probably through memes. Like Dora the Destroyer. It was basically a very muscular dude in a Dora outfit that was
Oh yeah, I
obviously
remember that.
too small for him. Sorry, what?
I remember that. He's like a bodybuilder, and he went to convention in a Dora costume.
Yeah, that's the Dora Destroyer.
I'm reminded of a Powerpuff Girls episodes where a bunch of crooks are dressing up like the Powerpuff Girls, and it's so blatantly clear that it's not them, but still everyone falls for it because Townsville is just filled with idiots.
Yeah, I think I've seen bits of that episode, and I just looked at it and just went, what the heck is this?
Okay, there's... Can I get that? No, the trees are in the way. Anything to bounce it off? Nope.
Again, I think there probably still a few things from cartoons over my years when I stopped watching them. To, at that time, was being seen like you're too old for cartoons. And may kind of help to break those barriers down.
Yep.
But when I just saw the times, I just felt, how the heck does this get through?
Yeah.
The censorship and all that.
I don't see where we can jump to from here. The only place seems to be there, but it's just a bit too far.
Have you tried a tree?
I'm pretty sure we can't stand on those. There's definitely still something to do here. I just completely don't see where we can even go. So that looks to be the only place where we can get up higher.
I may have an idea.
Oh,
Yeah, require us to throw you or use a catapult.
no.
I bet we throw Emily.
No, I think in this case, Emily is the one throwing us.
Toss me.
All right, I will toss you.
Also, we're in the wrong area, I think.
All right,
Yeah.
tossing Liz in 3, 2.
This is still
Okay,
Autumn's
fine.
Rise. We were in fall earlier.
Gotcha. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, to get there, we'll need to get across here, there. Okay, up there, through here. Past another box. Okay, that needs to be accessed from around here-ish.
Yeah, from the bottom.
Okay. And how do you get up there?
I think I should remember something. I think I said this in a stream long ago as a joke.
Another chest.
And this is going back far.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess they might have gone back and upgraded some of the jumping puzzles later in development, huh?
Maybe.
Maybe. Let's see here, what was it now? If Captain Hill conquers a hill in a game of Capture the Hill, would that make him King Hill of the Hill?
Okay. I haven't heard a game mode being described as King of the Hill in quite a long time, actually.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Typically they use more flowery names these days.
I guess. Do I think we called kids playing it in the playgrounds when I was younger?
Yep.
It became soon the teachers had to put a stop to it since it was very much pushing each other down a hill.
Of course. Okay. Either this is the single longest jumping puzzle ever, or I've completely missed multiple places where you can climb up.
No, I think it has to do with the things you shoot at the center.
Yeah, but we need to get up. Actually, no, we can't possibly be firing for that distance.
On top of the middle of the lake. One in the middle of the lake. You probably shoot it from there. The spot where you got up in the middle of the lake.
Yeah, that is quite a distance, but we can
You
try.
managed to get there from the island on the right.
I meant with the shooting, that's quite a distance, but with
Gotcha.
charge shots, maybe.
I mean, I don't even think you need charge shots. They still travel.
Yep, and it's getting concerning.
Almost dying from all the water damage. I managed to jump earlier, but mostly by accident, it seems. How are you supposed to jump to that, actually?
I mean, you got up there before.
There we go. I mean, some of them. I get the feeling they're timed, though. That's way too many things for them to be single shot and to be turned off. Yeah, they.
I realized, what if you're supposed to use that special firing thing over there?
I don't think they'd use skill points to be special points for that.
Hold on a sec. You can get up on the left. There's a route to jump over. If you get the chest on the left, you should be able to both see it.
Yeah, but for that we need to come down from the other side.
Yeah. Now you might even be able to just get across there.
Let's see. Here. Oh, yeah, here.
Here's the ramp.
There we go. Okay.
I'm assuming it's one of the special chests that has the. Hold on a sec. I'll look it up.
One of the triangles.
Yep.
But there's someone up there we can talk to.
Golden right.
I think I saw a quest given up there.
Okay. Let's find my way through here first. How do you get... Yeah, you get there from the other side, on the higher ridge. Did you
Okay,
find...
so there's one in Arms Rise to Obelisk Lake. There's one in Bergen Trail, and there's one in the Temple Mine.
Okay. Hey, you.
So, Obelisk Lake, bronze chest on a high ledge to the northwest of the area.
Okay. I'm one of the testers for this game. The devs asked me to test an almost finished new quest type, parkour. I'm kind of tired and you just came along, so wanna try it out?
Oh,
Nice. Good to see some enthusiasm. Alright, get this. You will start right next to me. When you touch this checkpoint, another will pop up. Your goal is to walk through every marker until you hit the last one. And the last one is over there. It will only appear after you hit the last normal marker. Yeah, I know, but it's more fun that way, right? Well, at least if you like running. Also, if you leave the map, all your progress is lost. Okay, no time limit? Not a bummer, I know. Anyway. Ready to try? Test out the parkour by stepping at the first marker. Okay. Awesome. As I said, just start by stepping on the first marker here. Okay. I think we were supposed to find this a whole lot earlier, huh?
Yeah.
Nope, almost fell. Halfway through. Okay, I was half expecting it to show another way up to get up higher here, but it's just a bit of a tour around the place. Okay. You did it! Great job! And there was no problem, right? No sudden shocks or anything? Why should there be? Great, great. Thanks a lot. Take this for your efforts. I hope we can meet again. So you can help me again, you know? Lazy jackass. The tester seemed pretty satisfied with your performance. He even told you that you can help him in the future. Can't decide if that is a good thing or not. Okay, why do I get the feeling that there's a bunch of those missions that we've missed in the through the entirety of the game?
Probably. Also, I think I had a gnome earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, I just had a... Ooh. Wait. Let's say ooh.
Huh?
Say ooh.
Maybe.
Yes, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a safer way. This is not going to be the triangle one. There we go.
Treasure chest.
Okay.
That's not a treasure chest.
There.
That's not a treasure chest, little Liz. It's a lunchbox.
Assault vest. Okay.
Alright, find the package.
Let's see. Level 13. Ferocious vest forged from fearless frontline fighters. Or for fearless frontline fighters. Freaking fantastic. Yeah, if it had been made from frontline fighters, that would have been a bit more disturbing.
I forgot to grab my popcorn.
The swimming center that or the swimming pool that I help at every so often on Friday, they've got a popcorn machine there, and they specifically set that thing to make the entire hallway smell like popcorn whenever that thing goes off. And of course, it's extremely overpriced.
What? Why is popcorn at the... What?
Because there's a spectators area for parents and such during the lessons and such, and well, they kind of need to make money through other ways than just attendance and such. There we go. Or just people showing up.
The other things to serve instead of overpriced popcorn.
Oh, a lot of the clientele it does have kids, and well, they're the easiest to convince to buy popcorn. This looks like a dead end.
Look, I think you need to go up and over on the right.
Oh, good God. Like, in some other stadiums, I can see where you have corn dogs, hot dogs, and such, but popcorn
to there,
feels
to
out
there.
of place for anything that involves sports. Unless you eat the popcorn at home.
I should try making popcorn here at some point, because I think the only ones I ever had were those the sealed bags you can buy at the stores. Almost forgot. Up here.
You plan to buy already popped popcorn or make your own?
Own making.
So you plan to grow corn?
No, not that way. Not. I'm not going to be playing Stardew Valley.
Hey, but you can do those headphone straps.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're gonna buy corn.
Yeah.
Uh,
And not music from the from the band Korn.
Oh right, they were a thing. Or are a thing.
There we go. Then we can go this way. There, and there. And then finally we're at this blasted box. Sweet lemon juice. Okay, not really worth it, but at least we finally got these freaking boxes done.
yeah.
Okay, now where did you say that one was?
Atlas Lake to the northwest. I'm assuming we have that one already, but yeah, we're looking for a copper box.
Yeah. Northwest. I don't think we had Emily showing off. Don't think we had the bronze key
yeah,
at that
that was
time.
If you go back and look at the top left. That's
Yep,
it.
there it is. Okay. So we need to come in from the left.
To the left.
Everything, everything Leah owns in a box to the left. Technically, she doesn't really own anything. All right then. So from there, across these. Actually, no, there's no way to get up higher here. Let's see. Is there any way here we can get up higher?
I think
Ah,
it,
there.
ah,
Just in time. There. Let's see. Mal, Mordred. Not, not Mario. What? Not Mario. Oh, actually, little gap there.
I just had to unplug my AC. All that says it's very clear now. Sun is down.
it up
I
already.
can have a window open finally.
We need to promote backtracking to previous areas. I bet the content is totally worth it. I hope so. That's the golden triangle.
great.
So on first impression it is useless, but in later views it is revealed to be useful.
Yeah.
It's useful as a currency, or as a material, or as a throwing object.
How many
Going up
metals
this.
do we need?
Wait, what? Oh.
At least we know we can trade for more here.
I think we needed 20 headphone scraps.
Let's
Oh dear.
I should probably
Gold.
make a bit of a screenshot or photo.
gold may not be rather good for you to make shock weapons and such, but it still hurts if it's thrown at you.
Yeah. Okay, so 5 headphone straps and 12 needles. Okay.
Might not be a bad idea to just do a high-level, or a high combat level, fighting, just do a couple of loops.
Yeah. Okay. That's the amount noted down. Okay, yeah. Time to continue bullying the wildlife over here.
Yeah. And you get all of the needles from the hedgehogs to the south.
Yep.
Remember the area where you fought Sonic?
Yeah. For a second I was going to say, wasn't it Shadow? But no, it was Sonic, yeah. Okay. There. Okay, they can actually manage to survive a hit if they can curl up first. There we go. Spank its ass and send it packing. Nothing up there. No, the only break we're getting is breaking these things' spines. Okay, almost to S. Corpses everywhere. We're giving Tron a PTSD. Okay, do need to kill something quick before it ends. There. Yep. You're not getting away. Oops. There. Alright, you did. Now they're adding a bit of the higher level ones. There. Missed. This is just audibly having popcorn to this.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing. I was
There.
wondering what the heck the enemies were making some weird sounds when we were hitting them.
Crunch.
Yeah. I think I
I'm
saw
not even seeing if we're
86
getting
there.
traps or not.
Oh,
My breakfast.
popcorn is your brick. Oh, bloody heck, that's sad. We need to feed you something proper.
My popcorn.
It's 1 scrap.
I need to remember you're a damn gremlin.
There.
Wait, don't we have the one
anything?
that Bruce Carroll operates? Or am I thinking something else?
Wait, what?
Or was it? Wait, no, it was Planet Drop Race, wasn't it?
Yeah, that gets heightened with S rank now as well.
I
Dead
thought we had like a piece of equipment or something that did it.
end. Yeah. Get over here. I guess we're cosplaying as Eggman now.
See, I was thinking Scorpion, but get over here.
Now we're getting over to them. Okay. There we go. Thank you for your sacrifice in keeping this power trip going. There.
What the heck?
Okay. Some more. Oh, that's the first of the cubes that we found.
The cube.
There we go. And that's Autumn's Fall. Yeah.
I mean, there's an area with a
Okay.
million attacks to the south.
Let's see. Okay, we got 22 of those, so we need only 3. Needles was 25. Yes, that's
Actually, I think they had
20.
enough headphone scraps. I think it was 20 headphone scraps and 25 needles.
Yeah, that was it. So, yeah, we need to go bully the hedgehogs a bit more. And there was that special area of them.
Hedgehog.
No, it's to the south.
There.
Next to the
There.
area.
Also, I see that there's a pathway there that we haven't gotten to.
Yep.
Your door.
Let's see. To seek all elements is our duty. If you dare to seek our wisdom, then only what is broken can open. Oh! The broken items.
Yep.
Alright. So starting right back at the beginning with that. Okay. And this way. Okay. 2, 4, 5. Go.
And a song just popped up in my head.
Also, I forgot to spend these extra points we got.
Probably going to fix that. And also, for people wondering, I'm thinking about one of the parody bands called, what's it now? Slash Street Boys? With Jason, Freddy, and the gang as singers.
Yeah.
And the song is
Survive at any
basically,
point.
I want to kill you that way. That's what I feel like we should be playing whenever the captain goes on a killing spree.
Let's see, that's the dash art. Okay, we've got the level 3 melee art here.
We don't have the level 3 ranged attack, though.
Let's see, that would take us quite a bit more points. Let's see, we've got the Super Soaker of Death here. The Karma scale. Okay, may as well upgrade this even more. Okay, that leaves ice. Let's see, this is the throw art.
Which I don't think we
Guard.
maxed out yet.
Melee. This way then. Okay, Eternal Winter. Take a stand and conjure a massive frozen spear from the ground that impales your enemies. I keep forgetting that does moves between the sectors, not the nodes. Get a dance of multiple huge ice whirl attacks and lock enemies in and end it with a massive pirouette that blasts enemies away. We're grabbing that. Okay, that leaves the center. Let's see. Ah yeah, this one. One of nice no buff slot. Okay. Well, time to emulate Eggman even more now. Let's see, how do we get up there again?
It's on the upper side of the level.
Yeah, through here. Let's see, not from there. So this way, yep. Alright, good. Volunteer. Okay. And yeah, once we've farmed the hedgehogs a bunch, we'll probably have to call it there though.
Yeah. And then, like, if you want to just hang out for a grind session, and chat for a while, I'd be down for that.
Okay. Let's see. There. Okay, to get up there. Or nope. Just through. I do find it a bit annoying that you can't check the map during one of these, but yeah, we're at the lair.
Yeah, I will not stay long. I think I very much be logging out of the stream. I go to bed a bit earlier.
Okay.
Basically, 13 minutes after we are done with stream, so...
There
yeah,
we
not
go.
much of the stream chats for me. Holy... I kinda wonder how the two will react.
Okay. Did it get us enough? Yeah, that should be enough. Okay. There. Okay. Was that all we needed for this bit? Or was there more? Nope, that's all we need. Okay. Then there was that spiral gem that was also needed, I believe.
We got that, I thought. I thought we had that in our inventory.
Let's go check. So I think we got one of the items. Or we had one of the items before already from something. I forget from what, either from exploring around or from a certain quest. Let's see. Yeah, no spiral gem. Okay. Drill stone. Let's see. Can I... why? Okay, let's see. Drill stone... there. Digger... driller toys in Maroon Valley. Chiller toys. Okay.
Oh, we got to trade for the gem in the rookie harbor.
Okay.
And I think we have all the resources we need for it.
Oh.
Because it's pikewood, purple ore lumps, rusty bits, and the polished money.
Okay, and where in Rookie Harbor do we need to grab this?
It just says in the marketplace.
Let's see, I think there was someone hidden around somewhere. Was it over here? No, that's where we met the car, I think. Nope. Was that cat I hear?
I clicked on the wrong thing. I saw Persona 5 open.
Let's see. I remember there was a salesman hidden somewhere around here who sold something special. Is it this? Yeah, probably them. Creation gem. Hey, you. Are you interested in something real special? Let's see. 3 wolf cicadas. We probably need this for ultimate gear, don't we?
Possibly. I would assume so.
Okay, just
I'm
going
pretty
to
sure
make a note.
It
The question is if that'll be for trading here, because I think that's Bergen Trail stuff. Also, what is the Boomwalkers here?
They're level 40 legendary boots.
Okay, let me do a quick little look around, but then we'll call it. As we are getting towards the end of the stream time.
Yep, and I am getting sleepy.
You are getting very sleepy.
Snoring sound, a lot of snoring sound. These are snoring sounds. Snoring sounds.
Okay, one topic.
Yeah. I thought, since my mic cannot register a snore sound, I thought, all right, let's go one topic. Not as effective as in him, since he does definitely some editing would have to work.
Junk metal.
Wait. Yeah.
There. Precious metal. Okay, that we haven't made use of that before, I think. Yeah, that's the Trader's Center. It's not what I was looking for. But we still haven't gotten behind this yet. Let's see, that leads from there to there.
I will say, I really like the aesthetic of this town. It is very old school, but it does have some modern tech, but it kind of fits well.
Yeah. Apparently this one isn't open. Okay. Okay. None of them... Is that supposed black market then, or something? Since they won't deal?
No, that was just the market that unlocked later on in the game.
Okay. We went there already. Was it further south? I think it might have been further south. Or was it to the side there? Yeah, these idiots again, they're just across the street from each other. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll have to look up some stuff for what we need for the ultimate gear and such, and then just grind that off stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. For now, though, new save file. 2 new
But I
levels
will gladly
gained.
hang out with you for the grind session if that makes it more bearable.
Okay.
I can be your gal in the chair.
Yeah, you can be mission control. Okay. But yeah, that'll be it for CrossCode for today.
All right, y'all have a good one. I got stuff to do, so I'm going to call it.
Okay.
Alright.
See you next time.
Be safe.
Okay. And yeah, originally tomorrow we were going to get started on Arkham Asylum, but yeah, instead the Hippity Hoppity 2 server is starting. So yeah, at least I'll be there. You said you were a bit unsure about to join for that.
Yeah, a bit unsure. Like, it was fun last time, but it was rather chaotic, and then also the whole communication issue that most of the time only you could hear me and they cannot,
Alright, yeah. We'll have
unless
to
they
see about
watch
that.
the stream.
I think there are ways to have Discord chats that are also proximity based, but I'm not entirely sure. Or we can maybe just go with everyone in one Discord, and just see how that goes.
Yeah, but I'm probably still gonna set that out for. So far, it has been you, me, and 2 others. Has been fine, and I've been gotten to know these people for a long time. I don't know many of the people in the Minecraft group at all. At least not to the level I know Ron, Liz, and others.
Okay.
So it's a little bit too many new people at once.
Switch exclusive, PC exclusive. Okay, so the new home DLC I do not have apparently. Okay, I'll make sure to buy that then before we hit the end of the game. Though I think we'll probably get at least like 5 more streams out of this or something, if I'm doing a rough guess. Maybe
Possibly.
a bit of the 5, maybe with the DLC included. We'll have to see it. I don't want this game to end too soon. You know that feeling when you're finished with something that's been really good and has been a part of your life for a good long time and such, because you've just, maybe you've had to wait to see it once per week or so and such. I guess you could call it post-enjoyment depression or something, though it's not really that hard of a depression, but it still gets you down for a bit, huh?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah. Okay, I'll probably be having that for a bit after we're done with this game, but we've still got plenty of other games to continue with as well.
Indeed. And it has... I love the series, I mean, not in life, but it has taken hit on other series at the same time, so...
Yeah. We probably should narrow things a bit down to a few... to a bit less variety in the week, I guess. But yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, for now, let's exit the game. But before we end this... Yeah, exit the game.
Yeah, but it sounded you pronounced it as egg. Set.
Okay, maybe I have a bit too much Eggman on the mind then. Okay, but before we end the stream, of course, let's go look for someone to raid. Let me change over the screen share. Also, yeah, the ping bot still doesn't work with the roles, it seems. So that's a bit of an annoyance. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, let's see who are online. Okay, it's a decent amount. Let's see, we've got the Siren Ivy who's playing Dollmare. That sounds familiar. Also,
Yeah, didn't they play that last time?
Where's the volume mixer? Okay, that luckily has had the things that it's supposed to mute muted all the time. Okay. Someone doing arts, co-working and student stuff. I'm a Flanker is playing Mordhau. Abicadabri is playing Sonic and the Secret Rings again. Profound Madness is playing Armored Core. Frogcast with Alan Wake 2. I've heard a lot of good about that game. And I've seen playthroughs of Alan Wake 1. But I would be willing to get both of those games and play through them at some point. Because
okay with that, and
the sequel wouldn't make too much sense without the first one.
Yeah, and they do sound like games we could play during Spooktober.
Yeah, which is starting to approach again. Let's see, the Digital Hazard is playing Persona 3 Reloads. And last but not least, we have Kikoskia with Might and Magic 7. Okay.
Oh dear.
Any of these sound of interest, or shall I take a pick? I'm leaving out some who are just doing, well, non-gaming stuff.
I'll let you pick since I am getting more and more sleepy.
Let's see. Let's go say hi to Abby then. We raided Siren recently. So there, copy the name. Head to our place. Yep, head to our place. Come on. There we go. Twitch being slow. Okay, /raids. Raids, not riot. Paste. Alright, but before we start that, of course, thank you everyone who may have been watching now or later. Thank you Lucius, thank you Sensei, thank you Marco, Broham. And let's see, anyone else? Marco. Sensei. I think that's about everyone. I'm not seeing any unknown lurkers in chat. So, as always, thank you as well, Rakir and Liz.
You're welcome as always, my friend. And thank you all for joining and watching this madness.
And yeah. Tomorrow, Hippity Hoppity SMM, what? SMP launch. Then on Wednesday, we'll continue with Zenless Zone Zero. And if we find the time and I have the energy for it, we can do a start on Arkham Asylum in the evening then.
Yeah, provided if the stars are aligned, the runestones fall in place, and the captain doesn't fall asleep or overeat or anything, something like that.
Yeah, and if we don't do a catch-up on Asylum, we'll get started with it on Thursday then. And on the weekend, we continue with Digimon World Next Order.
Yeah. Also, sorry for that. Yeah, I feel a bit mean now about you overeating and such.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, I am trying to lessen with food a bit, but yeah, just grabbing a cucumber for a snack instead and such. Also good with just freaking high heat these days.
Actually, yeah, I think people have recommended during heat waves. It's good to drink water, but it's also good to eat cucumbers since
it's basically a condom filled with water.
But do you have to word it like that? Really?
Yes, just to see your reaction. Or hear your reaction.
What? Oh, bloody.
Uh,
Uh,
anyways,
both my
then,
hands is on my face as I look down in despair. Oh.
But yeah, that'll be the schedule for this week, unless things change, of course. So yeah, for now, let's get this raid started. And yeah, thank you again for watching. And until next time, have a nice day. And until then.
Be safe, everyone. Sleep well. And watch out for undead seagulls and flying cucumbers.
And don't forget to in the heat.
What? Oh yeah, one word cut out from you there.